Well, I got to thank everybody for coming.
Oh, I didn't want to
This
see
is a
that.
wonderful outpouring from my dad, and of course my mom. And it's so exciting for us to see as a family that all the appreciation for Dad. We've got. Do I need to talk like this? Okay. We've gotten lots of cards and flowers and visits, and it's really great to see us and support my mom after Dad passed, and we really appreciate it. I want to thank the Racket Club and especially Mel Peterson who has been so helpful putting together this event and just really helped drive it forward. Again, thanks to Mark and thanks to Krista, and I got to thank my wife Lori for being such a rock that has kept us all together when we knew the end was coming for Dad. I know Dad would love visiting with all of you and seeing how much support Mom has had during this time. I read with a lot of pride all the comments his friends have sent in their condolences, and the same words are always repeated for my dad. Sincere, kind, honest, fun, and for those who knew him a little more closely, grammatically correct. Through all phases of his life, pilot for the Army Air Corps, for those of you who know what the Army Air Corps is, painting with his dad, trucking with his brother, bogus basin and custom pools, Dad earned the respect of all the people he worked with. Sorry, Dad, I meant with whom he worked. Dad showed everyone the respect they deserved, and he was always willing to give people a second chance. Even when I came home with a ponytail. It's hard to imagine that. Dad and Mom met in the 3rd grade. I don't know if you guys knew that, unless you, well, if you read the obit, you did. And he always adored her. And he was always proud to be introduced as Barbara Chandler's husband. Which happened every time. They did everything together, and even when macular degeneration was taking his eyesight, he would attend tennis functions and bogus basin events and try to put names with voices you can see while holding a conversation for half an hour with somebody, and then he'd get Mom aside and said, "Who was that?" The last 5 years of his life were spent going to dialysis 3 times a week at 6 a.m., which would leave him pretty much exhausted for most of the day. But eating was one of the last pleasures life could provide him. And by 5 o'clock, he would be ready for a Chandler cocktail and going out to dinner with Mom's tennis block, or with Lori and I, Lori and me. When we took Dad to the hospital for his last visit, he was still looking forward to getting out to go to the egg factory. He loved the egg factory. We almost knew it. When I was checking him out of the hospital, all the nurses were in tears to see him go. However, he did leave a legacy. They knew when to use Y and when to use leg. I will always cherish the time he gave me and the lessons he taught me. And please, God, forgive him if he corrects your grammar. Thank you, everybody.
I'll start off by saying I don't like talking in front of people. It makes me very nervous. But the first time that I ever met Barbara and Bill, I immediately admired the relationship that they had. I was to marry their grandson, Ian Chandler,